It is great to have you back here at CoinSuri's channel. If you wish to accomplish the following, you should be prepared for the following scenario, which I anticipate will unfold during the next bull run. First, make the most of it. Also, you really should do your best to stay away from that pitfall. So, we'll break it down. Having said that, I do want to make two very important comments before we move forward. First of all, nobody has scolded me for being too dramatic on Twitter. I will still report problems with the ecosystem if I see them, regardless of whether I have invested in a cryptocurrency with the intention of generating a profit. I get it, it's rare for people to do anything other than gushingly declare how great something is. Hugo and the crew then admitted that there were issues with the launch, corrected them, and we went on. Launch is usually not a good time to buy, as I mentioned before. There is a lot of similarity between the IPO, maximum height, and FOMO. In addition, it provides them with the most compelling excuse to belittle you. Plus, it played a significant role. Getting I4 to finish the first set is something I brought up. What's important is that we look at what I think will be biblically and historically huge returns once this bull run starts, regardless of whether the price is up or down a penny or 3 cents. The video is aiming to convey that message. There is a lot of meat here regarding what you may expect to hear on our primary channels. To start with, this blockchain runs on smart contracts at the first layer and is data-centric. This blockchain will enable you to develop numerous essential tools, and it is precisely at the point when adoption and growth are most likely to take place. I expect you to be present. Furthermore, blockchains that are experiencing a bull run have my full support. As each blockchain contributes to the overall value, they will work together in a mutually beneficial relationship. F-Assets, Layer Cakes, and DUPS are launching decentralized exchanges, and there are many fantastic channels for this kind of thing. People will drive adoption with this system. Mickey B. Fresh, Flavor Community, and other excellent instructive Flair channels will analyze everything in detail. That kind of content is being developed by many intelligent people. What I'm about to say may be offensive to some members of that inaugural organization, but it is something to which Minus Wells was referring. Additionally, the style doesn't matter in this case. In addition, its value is high. And isn't it getting better? Instead, this is the thinking of an investor who gets caught up in the rush, emerges from Florida with no gains, and ends himself in this jam. Can you remember the last bull run? I want to know why everyone was talking about it. What were the opinions of each influencer? There are hackers among my nodes, and they are powerful, fiery nodes. Everything is here because I stacked it, you know. Furthermore, I am making a considerable profit from this investment. I am no longer seeking employment, I have retired. Some may read this and say, oh, I also don't want to work anymore, because it is well stated. Pretty soon, it will be in a heap. The expansion rate and FOMO are obviously not sustainable. Think about this procedure. After buying a FLR token, users can transfer their vote to another user, enjoy the perks, and finally get their hands on the remaining airdrop tokens associated with that token. Similarly ridiculous will it become when FLR token value starts to soar. It astounds me. Furthermore, the Floor network provides a plethora of opportunities to stake your token, including M-pools, where you might potentially earn yield. The crypto specialists will look at Flare and say, this is different because, you know, it has actual worth. The node is powerful and the token price has risen dramatically. Isn't it fulfilling its function there? That process, however, is what will catapult us to unparalleled depths of craziness. We can't keep doing that. I'll step back and let you describe it. My point is that someone is making a clear statement about wanting to be careless. I'm going to believe I can get these types of monthly advantages forever, even if that doesn't happen, and invest all my eggs in this basket. To me, it doesn't matter if the growth isn't spectacular as long as it's sustainable and aligns with the actual applications of the unique blockchain. If that happens, then we will know that things are expanding sustainably. Be warned, though, I foresee this causing things to spiral out of control during the next bull run. Reason A, you should savor every moment of it as it happens. You get to come along as a result. I make $200,000 per week, or $100,000 every month, by quitting my work the second I act stupidly or see those influencer posts. I am going to sell everything and dump it here when you eventually see that you're right. When you see the pieces fitting together, it's time to go. Here we can observe a slight deviation. Obviously, when you lock your coins up in a node in certain Ponzi schemes, they are practically incinerated. My use of the word node is accompanied by air quotes, because what we have here is more akin to a Ponzi scheme than a real node. This is why we can't promise that your tokens will be safe with you. I agree, that is different. Nevertheless, a large number of crypto professionals will examine this and assert, no, this is the real deal, due to its significant differences from those other blockchains. That happened long ago. A first. I feel the same way. If Fleur existed, she probably wouldn't be around for very long. But that is not the only reason values don't get out of hand. Quitting after taking a little money would be a mistake. I am simply stating that there is no need to sell anything. You can make that decision whenever it's convenient for you. It appears like I'm retired and can live off my flair forever, but if you had planned ahead, you would be startled to see how things spiral out of control and ludicrous. Perhaps you will be prepared for such challenges in the future. Be advised that whenever this materializes, there will be many who would contend that flare measurements are important. However, although this is true, it is not the subject of this discussion. This is going to happen, it's about investors and their irrational FOMO. Feel free to leave a remark with your opinions. Subscribing and like is always appreciated. Goodbye for now.